coaching this generation's real estate superstars. Harris Real Estate University.
This is a little mantra that if you call my cell phone, this is what you'll get. This is what it says. It says the purpose of life is to truly live it before you die. It's a passion that I have and a belief that I have that we probably as real estate agents get so busy we sometimes don't really think about whose life are we leading. So I just ask you to take about 1 minute and write down for me, if you would, whose life you're leading, and then I want you to tell me how you know that. So whose life are you leading, and then tell me how you know that. Who's willing to share their answer that they gave on whose life they're leading? Mr. French?
Mr. French is leading his own life because he's pursuing his passions.
Okay. And you know that because you know which passions are. You've been spending time and energies on figuring out what those are, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And it keeps changing.
So the bottom line is, guys, if we don't design it, somebody or something else does. And we have a life achievement program through our company that I've been to probably 9 times. I've probably taught 13 times. And every time I go, it's a hard class. I have to tell you, it's real hard. We could ponder this for half a day. But it's a hard class for me because you got to go so inside, so deep, and you got to really inspect, if I start with the end and I look back, what do I want to say it looked like? What do I want to have had happen? And probably one of the most impactful times that I took this course was the day after my mother had died. My mother lived in another town. My 2 sisters were there. I had just left, and she was going to be cremated, so it was going to take a little bit of time. They live in this little bitty town, and so I had some people that I was meeting in Missouri to go to this life achievement program, and my sister said, "Go. It's going to be 2 weeks before we can do anything anyway, before we get all the family here." So I went, and it was so huge because I heard something in that class that I had been probably 8 other times but never heard. And that was, and then reflecting on my own mother's life was, I don't want to leave with a lot of regrets. I don't want to have ended thinking, I wished I had done this or whatever. And part of what you do in this exercise is you write a letter to somebody that's grieving over you. And what would you say in that letter? And so it's a painful thing to do. We usually take the book away and do what we call Get a Life Weekend, where you just spend, that time reflecting, what do I want my life to be in 5 years and 10 years? Because what we're choosing to do or not do today really is deciding what our life looks like in 5 to 10 years from now. And so part of it begins with looking at the end and saying, what do I want that to look like? And then deciding how much passive money do you need to do that? Because the bottom line is, your business, the purpose of your business is to fund that truly perfect life. See, your business takes on a whole new connotation if you're getting a listing just to get another listing, or if all of a sudden getting that listing is deciding 15 years from now which college your child gets to choose. See, getting a listing means a different thing to me when I know that whether getting the listing now is deciding whether my truly perfect life lives out the way I want it to, or I have to make concessions.